are.
Hello. We're back with the Bead Room Queen, Miss Dana Bridges.
Yeah, and on our YouTube channel.
Yes, our YouTube channel. Like, we're getting big, I think. I feel like we kind of are, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
we're
we're bigger than we were last month.
Right. But what we're going to do, you know what, but get ready for, because as we get close to the season and stuff, we're going to do a bunch of impromptu stuff.
Yes.
We got some ideas.
It's going to start getting really fun and crazy, so
Yeah.
you need to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. As the Mardi Gras season ramps up, you'll start seeing more content. So, hey, stand by. We got Dana with us here on YouTube.
And we're about to find out all the Bead Room secrets you've been wanting to know.
Yeah, this is like we're in the bowels.
Yeah, this is the good stuff.
Yeah, right? Y'all stand by. Okay, guys, we're back here on YouTube
with Bead Chairman Dana Bridges. Hey, Dana.
Hello.
Wait, we were just talking about likes and stuff. She's going to get the most because of what we're talking about.
Yes.
I think. I mean, why not, right?
That's right. There's got to be some pros to it.
How many oftentimes do we say here at the Cruise Centaur, hey, if we ain't got beads, we can't do anything, right?
That's right.
What would be Mardi Gras? That's what you're doing. You're bead chairman, right?
Yes, sir.
You guys just came back from New Orleans. You got some secrets that you won't tell us. Dadgummit.
The only thing that I can tell you is that it's a new light up item. It's small, but I think it's going to make a pretty good impact, and I think everybody's going to be impressed with it.
Cool. Hey, everybody likes surprises, and hey, Mardi Gras, the gift to the community. That's what we're doing here.
That's right.
And you've been doing it for 23 years.
Yes, sir.
Man, served as captain.
I did.
Yeah. Tell us about that. Come on.
Well, I was captain in 2010, 2011. I served after Billy Watson. He was a
tough act to follow.
Yeah, he was a big inspiration.
Is that where you drew it from?
I did.
From Billy?
I was, and
Wow.
that's the reason I still to this day call him my captain.
Yeah.
He was very inspirational, and he helped me. He was there for me the whole time, and I can't say enough nice things about him. He was a great mentor.
Well, I remember you and him teamed up with me and said, "Come on, we want you to do it." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been hands off. I'm like, that is way too much for me.
I felt like, hey, I was a target man. I'm like, hey, you don't know no better. No, just kidding. No, that's very rewarding, and it was for me, and it's an important role and job that not a lot of people can handle. But you handled 2 years, right?
I did. And you sit here and you look at the accomplishments and things, and why do you want to be captain? And my thing is the 2 years working or being on the board with Billy, we had started to grow again. And so when I became captain, that was one of my main priorities, is to make sure that the crew continued to grow. And over my 2 years, we did sign up 150 new members in that 2 year period. So I was very excited about that. We wanted to make some changes to our ball. Thanks to Sophie Duke and Brent Laverne, we were able to have the first ball in the Arklatex for pyrotechnics. We had entertainment. We had a cruise line that had ladies that came and they danced. And I never will forget that ball. That was probably the most special ball for me because it was our 20th year. And Mr. Larry Ryan came up to me afterwards, because having the dance people on the floor with me when I came out, I started kind of dancing a little bit. And Mr. Larry came up to me afterwards, and he told me, he said, "Dana, I didn't know you can move like that."
Wait a second, you dancing?
I did.
Get her in the right situation. She'll start dancing.
Right?
I did.
Hey, hashtag goal. We're gonna get Dana to dance
Yes,
again.
that's our goal
Yeah.
this year. We'll
Yeah.
see.
And that was also the night that my collar piece broke, and thanks to my brother-in-law, he saw it, and so he jumped up
Hey,
behind
that's
me.
okay.
I
and
know,
held
I
my
do
collar
remember that.
piece up.
Yes.
So that was a night to remember.
Every time I do one of these things, man, I remember something like that. And I jumped up on the card.
And I was sitting there. I know he had a mouthful of feathers the whole time, because
Oh,
it was like
man.
one of my favorite songs was on, and I had a good time. So.
It's funny how I just never would. I mean, until you said that, whatever. Do what you gotta do, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah, you mentioned about 150 members, new members or whatever.
Yes.
I think we're on we're gaining membership just tonight.
We are.
What do you think?
It's incredible.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Huh?
I think so. I mean, anytime, you know, I've always said that the biggest time to grab the audience and get them to come in and join our crew is right after our parade or right before our parade.
Yes.
Because they've experienced, I know I've had people that worked with me, you know, come and say, hey, I want to ride next year. That was so much fun. And it's like, okay, well, come on, join us, because that is our opportunity to grab our new members, is right after our parade.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's what hooked me. I mean, I'll never forget my first parade, and I was obsessed ever since then. And I said, I'm going to ride one of those floats one day. And here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's how they got me. I mean, I was on the route for a number of years doing the whole camper and all that stuff.
That was fun times. But then I'm like, ooh, those 5 hours on that float, that's a whole nother experience.
Yeah.
You know, and when Ricky and I first joined, you know, we started over in Bossier. And I will never forget when we came out of the Pierre Bossier Mall parking lot and we turned right onto Airline Drive, and all those people were hollering and screaming, throw me something, and the little kids, I started crying. It was just an emotional ride that first year. Then the next big emotion was when we were over on Shreveport Barksdale Bridge and they stopped for us to reload, and I looked down and it was like a sea of people in Shreve City, and I was like, I looked over at my husband and I said, oh my God, you mean to tell me we're going through that?
Yeah.
Because at that
Yes,
time there were
girl.
no barricades.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just that first ride, and him and I have been hooked ever since. This is something that him and I do together. We enjoy doing it, and
It is very rewarding.
Yes, very rewarding.
You mentioned the kids and stuff. You know, I think you're the first to mention it in these interviews. Not that that was something that, you know, hey, additional things that we cover while we're talking, but that is important. That's important to me, and I think, you know,
Oh, that's my
Christina-
absolute favorite thing, especially when I see like my students out there or past kids hollering my name, Miss Pruden. You know what I mean? You're like, you're trying to make all those babies happy.
Right. And but you know, you're in charge of what's all this behind you. I mean, that's it, right?
I am.
And you placed the order this past weekend for what, 750 packages, or?
Yeah, I ordered 725 packages, and I have, right now we're at 749 members,
Wow.
but I do have 50 extra packages. So
Did
we're
we
kinda
reach a
scaled down.
stoppage? I mean, I'm asking because I don't know.
I mean, if you look at some of the numbers that we see, I think we can ride right around 790 people. So with that being said, I mean, we're getting close. I mean, some floats do have a couple of spots open.
Y'all hear that, right?
Yeah,
You better,
yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
join-
We do
jump
have
on
spots
board.
open.
Yeah, hey,
on
you're
some
gonna
of the
join the
floats.
Cruise Jar, you better come on.
So you know I'm a numbers girl. Of all those bee packages, how many pounds do you think that weighs?
I know that each one of the bag beads weighs about 30 to 40 pounds.
Yeah, 'cause I
and
was to
each
say those
rider
suckers
gets
are
four.
heavy.
Each rider gets 5 of the bags,
What's
plus
the-
the cups, and then the specialty
What's
items.
the estimate number of beads per person?
Oh my God! It's each rider gets 144 dozen of beads, 250 cups, along with their specialty items. And the specialty items, they don't know what they're getting until they actually pick up their throw package.
And you still
Best
have,
day ever.
yeah, and we still have to pace ourselves.
Right, you do. That was one of the things that when I first joined, we were going down the parade route, and my boss had encouraged Ricky and I to join. And she said, just pace yourself. She said, kind of take your package and split it out.
Yes.
She said, throw, you know, from Pierre Bossier Mall to the bridge, and then from the bridge the rest of the way. And so anyway, I never will forget, we were getting ready to reload, and my husband looks over at me and he says, do you have any more beads? And so
You did
anyway,
not
I was
pace
like,
yourself,
yeah,
Ricky.
yeah, exactly. So it's like, okay, you got to pace yourself. So that's always been something when someone comes to me in the bead room and asks for suggestions on the parade route. It's just, you know, especially your first year, split your stuff out and kind of know your halfway point. That way you don't run out.
And I'm a nerd. I label my stuff. I'm just letting y'all know.
It's hard not to throw or try to throw something to every single person, but you got to remember there's 30 floats ahead of you or behind you, or you
Right.
know.
I always
And
like
it-
to look for the target signs or like the best signs.
Yeah.
And I have a story too about that. When I was captain, that first year we were rolling down Shreveport Barksdale, and everybody's hollering your name. I mean, even from the very beginning, everybody's hollering your name, and you're throwing like crazy. And my sister said, Dana, you need to slow down. If not, you're going to be out of beads. And I said, well, these people are calling my name. And she said, because your name is on the side of the float. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, so after that, I kind of slowed down because she was worried about me running out of beads. So,
Well, wrapping it up, Dana, thanks for your time.
you're welcome.
Anything else you want to add? I mean, bead
Just,
room stuff.
I mean, the bead room will be open once we have 12th night. Normally, that's the first Saturday in January. The bead room opens that following Sunday, and we're open every Saturday and Sunday except for the Saturday of our parade of our brawl.
To the public.
Yes, to the public.
And if they
Anyone's
want to
welcome
reach out to you between now and then, they can reach you at.
beads@cruacentaur.org.
Cool. Well, again, thanks for your time.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
It's electric.